a change from the norm, and by the inconvenience of knowing that my video would be lacking in structure, I decided to try something different. Cue the music. Today, already ruined by gearbox oil and the fear of the landlord, when a man called Boaty arrives in a V6 fuel glugger, joined by a very nice man called Neil, who always makes himself useful. And today is no exception.
It's alright, I'm going to be talking over the top of that.
I made these 3 cups of tea, and Neil jacked up the back of the car with a very silly name. Boaty made himself useful by filming for a famous YouTube channel called Boaty's Planet, and we all laughed, just not at the same thing. Neil received some help from a curly-haired man and made the job of exhaust fitting so much easier. And it needed to be easier because this particular exhaust back box, replacing the knackered one that's under there, isn't a direct fit. It's come off a different car altogether. So there's some fettling, some messing around had to be done by the man who likes to do things. And that's why only my cup of tea got drunk here. But the ever intrepid Neil carried on his work of grinding bits off the replacement exhaust, whilst Boaty shielded his eyes from the work being done. Good thing. At least he could steady it. Good to feel useful, eh, mate? Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Yes. Well done, Boaty. Things weren't going that smoothly, so I wandered off around the yard for a stroll. I decided to look at a car called Harry. Harry Seacombe, it's a beacon of rover exquisite. Harry's back in the yard because Neil's brought him up, and doesn't he look lovely and glorious and shiny and Nightfire red? Yes, he does. A couple of changes to be noted. New number plates, new tyres with new wheels from a TI, in fact. A rather unconventional wooden steering wheel. Project Nigel sticker still in place, of course, which is good to see. Around the back, the addition of a 620 SI badge, because that's what it is. And then the tailpipe has been replaced with the correct one. And then we see a working electric aerial. A number plate in the back telling you that this is a Rover for anyone overtaking it in a van. Oh yeah, Harry's also had a new fuel tank and a whole load of other suspension bits going on it. So this is basically a car that gets better all the time. And so I may as well join in this old interviewing malarkey thing that's going on here. Boaty, do you regret bringing your car along for Neil to mend?
No, but with the benefit of hindsight, I would have had lunch first.
Lunchtime! 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 For us! Lunchtime! Eat your lunch at lunchtime!
Well, when I have to get the midsection done and somebody comes to look at that, they're going to say,
Oh yeah, they're gonna...
who the fucking hell did this?
You ungrateful swine!
At this point, Boaty was being really rather funny about something, although I'm not sure what it was. Not for long though, because there was a job that needed to be done that I didn't really need to concern myself with.
Have you finished?
And that's it. Job done. Exhaust on. Car sounds good. So, at the end of that, cup of tea, chat, hang around a bit longer, another cup of tea, bit more of a chat, etc, etc. You know how it goes. Right up until the point where it's time to go home. That's now.